Hey there, this is Ryan on episode 9 of NuCode, No Problem. Today's episode is brought to you by Adello. Adello is a powerful no-code tool that you can use to build mobile and web apps in minutes. I featured Adello on episode 2 before they were a sponsor, and I would recommend that you check them out at Adello.com. I'll have the link in the description. Go show them some love. So getting into today's episode, we have the hashtag NoCode Social Challenge. That's going to be pushed back a bit. So I'll be launching a separate website within the next 24 hours. I'll be putting it on Twitter and on my podcast website. And it'll kind of define the rules and kind of talk about submissions and everything. But the rules have changed a bit. So the rules for the challenge consist of creating a product that is impactful for any social issue of your choice. And your solution, this is different. Your solution may use any no-code tools. So you can use Bubble, Glide, Adello, Zapier, Parabola, Boundless, whatever you want, use it, solve that social issue that you're passionate about. And I decided that instead of it starting on November 25th, I've decided to allow submissions beginning on December 1st, and then that'll run all month until December 31st at midnight. So you can submit your product or project anywhere between December 1st and December 31st at midnight. Public voting will then begin on January 3rd, which will consist of voting via Twitter. I'll create a bracket. We'll vote via polls on Twitter, and then that'll kind of delegate who the first, second, and third place winners are. Prizes will then be rewarded accordingly, and so far include rewards from Bubble and Pastry. So if you're looking to, kind of sponsor and or give something away, if your company has the ability to do that, please let me know. It's for a great cause, and we think that by putting our heads together, we can maybe possibly solve some social issues and reward those who come together to do so. So moving from that, a quick mention from the event. Our event on January 22nd, I'll be providing the NuCode and Makerpad communities with 30% discount codes. The tickets are already very cheap, but we want to reward those in these NuCode communities. Basically, it's just like some more supporting like this community and supporting those in these communities. So if you aren't in either of NuCode or Makerpad communities, I highly recommend you joining one, the other, both. There's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of value to be gained from these communities. So go check them out. And if you want a 30% off discount code, go join it. And that discount code will be valid for every event that we host. So, and then for today's product highlight, it's one of my favorite no-code tools by far. I've talked about them in other episodes, but I've never given them a highlight of their own, and that is Bubble. So Bubble is one of my favorite tools to build web applications. The design features are superior with full customization on every aspect of your web app. You can create complicated workflows. Quite frankly, if there's one no-code product that provides you with endless opportunity, I'd have to give it to Bubble. So you may ask, what can I build using Bubble? And some examples are you can build different marketplaces. So if you have some niche sector that you're in or some niche product that you're super passionate about and you want to create a marketplace because it doesn't exist, Bubble is your go-to. Planners, social media sites. If you want to build your own social media, do it. I mean, look at Makerpad, look at NuCode. They've built their products up using Bubble. So you can build news aggregate sites, scheduling web apps. You can clone just about anything. I've seen anything cloned from Uber to Airbnb, and I've seen people create, like I was talking about social media sites. I've seen people create an Instagram, Twitter, and it's really cool. So I highly recommend checking them out. I'll put the link in my description, and we're actually using Bubble to create the community build. So I had mentioned that a few times, and I'm currently in the process of building the MVP. And as soon as I get that MVP finished, I will share it with the community. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'm not, a designer myself, so I really appreciate especially any design feedback or UI/UX feedback that you guys can provide me with. And so thanks again for listening, and I'll see you next time on NuCode, No Problem, which will be Thursday. So tune in Thursday.